So these are the LYRA watercolor pencils, the graduate ones. So there are also other LYRA watercolor pencils, but today I'm going to try the graduate version. So I think that this one is like a student version. At least that's how I see them. Because LYRA also has another set, and that is LYRA Rembrandt Aquarelle. And these are the high quality watercolor pencils, which are meant for uh, professional artists. So there is a difference between these two. Today I'm going to swatch these ones, and I think for the next video I'm going to do this Rembrandt Aquarelle, which actually I have had now for whew, I think 3-4 years, but I did not use them so much. I only used one or two of these colors till now. So let's take a look at this box. Oh, I already opened it before. This is the 24 set, and let's take one out. They are made of wood, and they just have do you see the coloring on two sides? There is a name and also color number here. So we have a Scarlet Lake and the number 18, and here is written Graduate Aquarelle, LYRA, Germany. So they look nice. I thought that it could be a little bit scratchy, this wood, but it's not. It is even, and no, I do not feel any wood remain, how to say it, like small parts. So they look fine. You also get like a small brush in the set. What is this, 3 or 4? Oh, actually it's a 2. Yeah, it is a 2. It is a little bit, is it bent? No, maybe it's my imagination. I think it's my imagination. It looks fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna swatch these ones now, and oh, this color looks really nice. And for that I'm gonna use the Canson XL watercolor paper, and I will just use this sheet here. As you can see, I did already try something out here which I made some mistakes, so I did the swatch that I was doing with these watercolors on another sheet. So but because this is the 24 set, I think it can actually fit nicely on this side, on this paper. So yeah, I'm gonna use this one now. Okay, they feel a little bit hard. Yeah, they feel, let's see another color. Yes, these are a little bit harder watercolor pencils. So for watercolor pencils, I usually use not really soft brush, because you do need to dissolve this pigment and move it from the paper. That's why I find that those really soft brushes actually do not work so well with watercolor pencils. And the black one, I think the black one looks okay. It goes a little bit in the brown direction actually. Let me check again if that is really black. Yes, it is black. It looks more like as if it had a little bit brown inside. Yeah, so the watercolor pencils, they were a little bit hard, so they are a little bit harder pencils, and yeah, some of the colors they did not dissolve so well, like you see this blue one, and I have the feeling that they are not so pigmented, but this one is really nice. I like this color. um, the black one is fine. I have the feeling there is a little bit of brown inside, uh, but it's an okay pencil. um, I wanted to show you these ones compared to the Stettler watercolor pencils. These ones are the cheap ones. So I think just my preference, but I think the Stettler look a little bit better than the LYRA Graduate. So this is the LYRA Graduate, and this is the Stettler watercolor pencils. Just give me a second if I can find them. So I got one. Let me put something like here just to know where they were. So this one is the Stettler, the let's say normal watercolor pencils. I just want to see how they feel. These colors could be similar. So the positive thing about LYRA Graduate is that they have, oh, this one is also bent a little bit now, I see it. Yes, now that I took it, it is not a lot. It's not a lot, but it is bent. Yep, now that I had it in my hand like this, I'm noticing it. Let me see another one. No, this one is fine. This one is fine. Maybe it's just this one. Well, either way, I want to say the positive thing about the LYRA Graduate is that they have a color name and color number. The Stettler have just like color number. So this is some kind of red. I cannot say which one. So let's just see how they feel. Okay. Well, actually, wait. The LYRA Graduate actually feel, now that I have them compared, yes, they actually feel softer. Try another one. This is Stettler. Yes, also from the sound, the LYRA actually feels softer than the Stettler. I really thought that these were harder than the Stettler, but what I have the problem with is that with the LYRA, I have a feeling as if there is like a slipping. I'm like slipping. There is like some wax, something, I don't know what it is. And with the Stettler, I'm not having that, so I can just go over it a lot of times, and I'm not getting that slippery feel which I have here, like a waxy slippery feel. Yeah, the same thing with the yellow one. And with this one, with the Stettler, that's not the case. Interesting. Let's just also use a little bit of water. Or maybe it's too much water here. So I think, how to say that, yeah, I'm not actually able, I have to work more to move this pigment that was actually accumulating there. And with the Stettler I did not have that problem. I was able to move the pigment immediately. Let's see the yellow one. Well, it will be a little bit difficult to see something because it is yellow. Yeah, so even though I've put so many layers there, I have the feeling like, yeah, not quite, not really sure if I can explain. Let's just try another one. So this is LYRA. Again, I again have the feeling as if there is like now oil, wax, whatever. I'm not sure. It's just getting slippery. This is not the same blue. Maybe this one. I'm not sure, but and with these ones, with the Stettler, I do not get that feeling, so I can go over it how many times I want. So let's try. So this is when I just go once. And this is where when I here go once. It is different. It's definitely different. Yeah, the LYRA graduate are more pigmented and you can get more color down. Yes, I think that's the conclusion. So even though when you just have like a light layer, you get a better results with the Stettler. When you put more layers down, you actually can create like a nice gradient, which is a little bit difficult with the Stettler. Just to be like fair, let's put also this one on this side. Because the paper is actually going like this, so there is a definitely different flow of the water. Yeah, I had to try them again on this side because, as I said, it depends also everything on the how you move your brush. You see here I was actually moving the brush like this, and here I was like going nicely, like there is a big difference. And you see now there is definitely a difference in the result that you can obtain. Let me see, let me do this. This is Stettler, 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 LYRA, LYRA, LYRA. And this one is LYRA, and this one is Stettler. It is difficult. I would say with the LYRA graduate, you can get a stronger color. You can definitely get more saturation on one spot. For me, I do not like the feel of these ones. They feel waxy, or yeah, more like a waxy when you put more layers. And as you can see, you do not get a nice transition only if you work a little bit longer. So if you work longer there, you will get a nice transition. With Stettler, even though they are not so pigmented, You see what a nice transition I got here, also here. I actually also like this one better than this one because I see a lot of these strokes and points where there is a lot of color on the paper. I would really ignore these ones because I was not working in the same direction with my brush, so I cannot really compare them. I was working from here like there, and then the water, because the paper is a little bit like this. Um, the paper is a little bit like this. It just went from up back down, so I would really just like ignore this side and compare these ones. So I think I will have to make one video where I will take a look at all of these watercolor pencils, so it really comes to the what you want. Like with the LYRA here, when I press more, press harder, I can get let's say better saturation as what I can get, for example, with the Stettler watercolors. But I like the move and the transition of the Stettler watercolors better, but the difference is like really minimal. So these were the watercolors pencil from Stettler, and these are the LYRA Graduate. Which pencils do I have here? Castle Arts, Woodless. I was not so impressed with these ones because I was not able to dissolve the pigment so well. Bronzo, they were nice. Watercolor pencils. Swiss Color. They're also okay, but I think for the money they are not worth it. Kohinoor, I really like Kohinoor. Even when I put more layers and thicker layers, I'm able to move the color nicely. So I have been using these ones for a long time now, and I do like them. I did not swatch all of the pencils that I have. I just took a couple of colors. I have the whole set of these ones, and these are LYRA Graduate. Let's just write it here. Yeah, I hope it can help you a little bit. I'm also not, I cannot say they are really good or they are bad. I would say they are in the middle. They are really like middle watercolor pencils, like nothing great, nothing bad, so you can work with them. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.